Oh my gosh. Just chilling on top. How about that? How about number to 10? One of the biggest names in college football. Nobody runs trade nights like we run trade nights. Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
What are we doing?
Let's go! Yes, sir!
Amazing.
Try to bring that to the next generation and to bring it to other people to hopefully inspire them. This is not possible without you. All right, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. Today, one of the biggest openings we have ever done on this channel. Today, we are ripping a $15,000 box, a gold pack box from the National. There it is. We are going to rip this open right now, and every card we get, we are going to sell on auction, on whatnot, starting at $1. We're going to rip this entire box, 125 gold packs, a white sparkle pack, a gem box, 1 of 1 or low numbered auto or gem. Everything in this box we will auction. We have one of our top 2 sales of the year. A 12-hour stream on whatnot is this Thursday. These are crazy. Last time we ran one of these, it was like 9,700 orders. We were live for 12 hours. These are big deals. We have some insane things planned. Giving away $1,200 Mahomes. We'll have 50 plus case hits at $1. We'll have some insane giveaways. We'll have Zion cases, obviously. We'll have 3,000 plus cards for sale. These are a big deal. These are a big part of our year, and we like to go all out for these. And what better way to go all out than have brand new top-end product, top-end singles for sale starting at $1. So we need some stuff to auction on this sale. We always want to auction cool stuff. So we figured, well, what better way to get cool cards at auction than to rip one of these, show you guys what's in an entire box, and then run everything at $1. Here it goes. All right, we are open. We are live. We are ready to rip this. I ripped 25 of these and liked the way they looked. But now, we're back with this. Here's the white sparkle pack. Here's the gem box. We'll get that in a second. There's your gold packs, and there's your Shadur Sanders auto. All right, let's see how we do. Now this mat has moved a little bit, so I got to make sure this camera up here is still in good spot. It's a little crooked, so got to fix this here real quick. Shout out to these overhead cameras. All right, much better. White sparkle, gem box. I'll keep those right here. Can you guys still see those okay? I want to keep them like on camera, but out of the way. Shadur auto. All right. Let's take this sorter out. It'll be a lot easier. All right, so here's all the packs. 125 of these. These boxes are pretty hot right now. We've been running a lot of breaks with these. I know a lot of breakers have. So here's a bunch of packs. It's a lot of gold packs right there. You can see right in the middle there. That thing is freaking ginormous. We'll start with the fatty. We'll do the fatty first here. See if we can get this guy out. We'll run this one first, and then we'll just get straight into ripping. So, looks like we got one fat one, and then we'll keep them all right next to me there so you guys can see them. All right, fat pack first. Oh my god! I mean, first pack. Hopefully, this is a sign that this break is going to be awesome. How about a Giannis 101 patch? Right there from the National packs. Very first card. Bang. 101. We'll run it at $1 on whatnot on Thursday. So if you want to win a Giannis Gold Vinyl 101 patch, there you go. Paige Beckers. Can't beat that either. What a start. One patch. We had one the other day. It was like Sue Bird gold to 10. So not bad either, but Giannis Gold Vinyl right off the rip. We'll take that. Ken Griffey Jr. I believe these are now, shout out to my guy Sky B. I think these are called Bajas. So Ken Griffey Jr. and then David Beckham. I'm going to try to sort this as I go. Obviously, have packs all over the place. 125 of them. 250 big-time singles. Mbappe and Messi. So a little 2-card base pack. One thing I've noticed with seeing these ripped and ripping some of these is that if the base card packs, if they're both base cards, a lot of times they're the same sport. So let's see how we do. There we go. It's probably a pretty good card right now. Travion has looked really good. He scored touchdowns in two preseason games. So liking the way he's looked so far. Oh wow, there we go. So you got a center. I think this will probably be over by the time this video comes out, but the final in Cincy, center and Alcaraz is today. So, and then Sophie Cunningham to 45. It's probably pretty good. She doesn't have a ton of fever stuff. So, I mean, right off the rip, we're only a couple packs in. We've got some really good stuff we're going to auction. Again, some popular names as well. Sophie Cunningham, Travion. Can't go wrong with the kid, Ken Griffey. Some cool soccer stuff. Paige, Giannis. So, feel pretty good so far about our start. All right. Aaron Rodgers, numbered to 45 as well. So that VIP, like, it says hello. I don't know what it's for. But Luka, Lakers. One of his first Lakers cards, actually, as well. All right. Diana Taurasi, Ken Griffey Jr. So a couple cool WNBA cards. Purple's numbered to 50. And then Ken Griffey Jr. All right, let's open up a couple, put them in a pile. Since we got to flip them over anyways, it might be more exciting to like put some in a pile and just see what it looks like to get a pile of them going. 125. I don't know if the back cards are the one, you know. I guess the cards could be going both ways, so I'm not sure it necessarily matters which way we put them in here. Hopefully there's a big time like Nebula, gold vinyl. We already hit 101, so are we going to hit more? All right, let's see. So you can see right there, just good amount of color. Olivia Miles, numbered to 99. Dominique, Bryson DeChambeau on the Baja. Caitlin Clark, rookie. There we go. There's our first one. How about an Ashton Genty to 50? The real deal. Ashton Genty to 50. Paige Beckers. So we got the draft night and the action shot from her WNBA days. Ryan Williams. College football is going to be back here soon. We've got, let me see. Numbered to 75, so we'll take that. There's a Yao Ming. There's a Herbie. That should be numbered to 45. Yep, 13 of 45, and a Haley Van Lith. So, again, you can see it right away. Bunch of different variety. Bunch of cool parallels. Some solid names. Gonna have some fun auctioning these. Oh, double base. Again, I was right, though. It was all basketball. So we'll see if that trend continues or not. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. How about that? That's a really cool card right there. Numbered to 40, on-card auto, Hall of Fame. Very cool. Troy Polamalu. That should do okay. The base card was Kiki. That should do okay right there. That's a really good hit. We'll take that for sure. That's really nice. Troy Polamalu on-card auto. Really, really cool. I feel really good about those top-end hits so far. Giannis, gold vinyl patch, and a Troy Polamalu on-card. Those Hall of Fame autos typically do pretty well as well, so hopefully that one does okay. Arch Manning. Coming up, Ohio State just named Sand QB1. So, Arch versus Julian in the shoe. In a few weeks, we'll see. All right. No animals, no like zebras, giraffes, tigers, anything like that. Sarah Strong, number to 45, one of the best in college basketball. Keelan Russell, rookie. Amari and Hampton, blue ice to 75. That's cool. Citron, Dylan Cruz, red color match to 99. Arch, base, Phil Mickelson, Cam Smith, again, 2 cards. They were both golf. Jordan Ball, that's the Baja. She sells pretty well. She doesn't have a ton. And then Bubba Watson. All right, we're only a couple packs in. I know it feels like we've got quite a bit, but we haven't gotten through that many packs yet. So, as you can tell, just right away, just a bunch of numbered, bunch of variety. Some big hits so far. But you're going to expect that. I mean, this box is, these boxes have started reselling on eBay for about $15,000. So these are, you'd expect some good cards in here when the box prices are that crazy. All right, let's rip a couple more. Let's see what we get out of the batch. Again, not really ruining anything here or like giving any secrets because the back card's usually nothing special. It's usually the front one. I mean, we'll take that as well. We see a gold coming up, but how about a Ken Griffey Jr. on the Tiger? That is one of our best so far, so we will pull that out. That'll be a fun one to run at $1. Julian Sand, there he is for all my Buckeye fans. It's QB1. We'll take that for sure. Then we got a Ripken. I believe these are to 25. Cal to 25 right there. But even another nice one is a Travion, just a base rookie. Another to 25. This one of Shaq to 25. So getting some lower numbered stuff. Now we got a gold. No, it doesn't appear to be an auto. All right, John Rahm. Sparks. Kelsey Plum. Oh, it is an auto. Wow. Kelsey Plum auto. Not Kelsey Plum's #1 fan. Is it thick? No. To 10. So we got some WNBA. The video of her telling, I think it was a card collector, a grapher, who basically said something like, "Don't you think it's weird that you want my autograph and like stand it?" The video is super cringe. But number to 10, Kelsey Plum auto. It's one of our better cards. I'm sure somebody will want it. It's just not for my PC. Numbered to 99, Dan Marino, and another page. But it's good news about this. We're running these at $1, so somebody that actually wants it can win it. All right, well, these piles are supposed to be getting smaller, and they don't appear to be that way, so hopefully lots of good cards still remaining. 4, Sam Levitt. Number 5, we'll do one more. We'll call this number 6. We'll see what's in these. All right. Nothing super crazy. Looks like a couple Bajas and maybe a red. Baja, Madison Booker. Center again. I mean, the best receiver in the country. To 45. 45 of 45. The best receiver in America. The best college football player in the country. Won a national title as a freshman. This kid is the real deal. He is the truth. Everything about this kid is, yes, he's the real deal. The real deal. Olivia Miles, Sarah Strong, Drew Aller. Who's going to win? Ohio State, Texas. Here you go. We got them both. Arch Manning on the Baja. I know these sell well. Like the Paige Beckers were doing like 150 plus on Baja. I would imagine Arch Manning is one of the top ones you want to pull anyways. Sam Levitt doesn't have a ton of stuff. I mean, we're getting the names. We're going to have some big-time stuff to run. I mean, Sinner, that's the best tennis player in the world. I personally prefer Alcaraz, but you can argue who is 1A and who is 1B. Judkins rookie, and then a Kiki numbered to 99. And actually, a relatively surprising one. Matthew Golden. I ripped a case of Elite FOTL, went live, auctioned all the cards, starting like at $1 on Whatnot. And it was just like a whole case. Like, we didn't even film it. It was just like, people were asking, hey, do you have this guy, this guy, this guy? This was the #1 most asked about rookie. Wasn't even close, actually. Honestly, it wasn't even close. The #1 most asked about person was Matthew Golden. So, For those asking for Matthew Golden, hopefully there's more, but there's at least one. Alright, see if we can get some more autos. We were ripping we did a case, like a bunch of breaks on these on Whatnot the other day, and hit the Luka Nebula 1/1 auto out of one of these. And in the same case, hit a Travis Hunter Nebula auto to 10, and a Travion 1/1 gold vinyl auto in the same case. So, I know if I would have ripped that case, the conspiracy, we'd have heard about the influencer loaded boxes. You know, you guys see the comments too, so I'm sure we would have heard it, but shout out to everybody who hit those. Speaking of Luka, unfortunately not a 1/1 Nebula auto, but there's a Luka 76 one-off jersey number to 99. How about a Genty rookie, and how about a Paige Beckers to 45? 19 of 45 on the page. 19 of 45 on the page. That's a big one. Now, I think this next one could potentially be autoed. I think these are like wave autos to like 50. Yeah, there's the auto right there. You can see it. So it'll tell you that if it's a rookie or not, like right here, right? Chargers. Could it be Hampton? Herbie. Justin Herbert to 31. 31 of 31 Justin Herbert auto. That is insane. That is definitely insane. That's crazy. Justin Herbert auto to 31. There's another auto. Jokic. Matthew Golden right on cue. We had just talked about it, and there he is to 75 on the blue. I'm sure that'll be a popular one. Yao Ming. I know my Notre Dame fans know. She's a baller. Olivia Miles on the Baja. Iverson, Tatum, and Dr. J to end it. All right, well, we still have, I mean, I can't even grab them all. I mean, plenty of gold packs left, so feeling really, really good at this point for what we have ripped so far. But let's see if we can continue to hit something big here, because, I mean, we're making good progress, but we've hit some really good stuff. I mean, Jeremiah, Arch, couple autos, 1/1 gold vinyl patch. We've had a lot of rookies and numbered of some of the biggest names in the entire product. Got to give Panini so much credit. These are so much fun to rip, especially compared to the silver packs. I don't think the silver packs are very, you know, are quite as good. I think the gold packs are just, compared to the two, they're so much better. All right, starting with an all base pack. See a couple color in here, but nothing insane. So let's see how we do. Brink, Plum, there we go. Shadur, our first Shadur Sanders. Tet McMillan, Caitlin Clark on the Baja. Travis Hunter, Phil Mickelson, purple to 50. Dylan Cruz, T-Law and Skeens, Dan the Man Marino to 75. One-off jersey number, Madison Booker. The Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts to 75. And a Haley Van Lith. All right. Nothing too crazy in that batch. Kalen Baja is a pretty big one. But we need like 1/1s. We need autos. We need giraffes and tigers and zebras and black golds to 5s and Arch Mannings. So, all right. Let's see how we do. Okay. Haley Van Lith on the Baja. Arch Manning, Mickelson, Cam Smith, Roger Clemens, that's to 75. Pele, a Roman Anthony. I heard this kid's the real deal. Roman Anthony on the Baja. Clemens, Ionescu, and Albert Pujols. Ionescu, that's to 99. All right, last maybe 10 or so. I've been a little bit slower. I mean, the winner's probably been recently the Caitlin Clark Baja. Nothing like real low numbered. We've only pulled one gold card, which is surprising. The other couple cases I've seen have had a lot more golds. We've only pulled one tiger and one gold. Again, the gold was the Kelsey Plum auto, and the tiger was Ken Griffey Jr. Oh my gosh. Just chilling on top. How about that? How about number to 10? One of the biggest names in college football. Wow, Nebula auto. That is crazy. Dylan Raiola auto to 10. Well, I guess we'll see what that one goes for. That's a great auto right there. We'll take that. Kiki. Jamie Arnold. I don't know much about him. Florida State pitcher, huh? Cameron Smith. It's our first silver of the entire box. Roman Anthony. Wow. Can't go wrong pulling the best names in college football. There's another Jamie Arnold. Ken Griffey Jr. to 75. I mean, Jeremiah for days. We'll have him this Thursday, August 21st, ladies and gentlemen. August 21st. 12 hours in a row. 12-hour stream. I bought a Mahomes auto at the Ship Shawana Card Fest. If you guys have not seen that short, it's all over our socials. TikTok, IG, YouTube. We'll be giving that card away. I paid $1,200 for it in the video. We'll be giving that away for, during the stream. We'll have Zion cases, you guys know. Best case on the market. We'll have those. Jaden Daniels auto. I'll have that to give away. I'll have tons of stuff. We're also going to have some deals on some like wax, so some like flash sales where something's normally like $5 and we sell it for $1, $2. We'll have some crazy stuff. We're really working on this. Again, these 12-hour streams. Last time we had over 1,500 people just kind of chilling through the first couple hours. So a lot of big giveaways, a lot of big deals. Come check it out. Taurasi. I don't see any crazy color. Let's see. Taurasi, Citron, Jordan Ball, and Raiola. 2 Nebraska Cats. And more Nebraska. How about a Dylan Raiola, Madison Booker, Patty Mahomes to 75. We'll take that. Bo Jackson, Steve Young. Dan the man. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is QB1. Hopefully that's the Longhorn Slayer right there. Montana. Jamie Arnold. Again, don't know much about him. To 99. John Elway. There's a lot of packs left. We still have a lot to open. There's got to be 50 plus packs left. I don't even know if we're halfway there. I've got a 101 Super, a Tiger, 3 autos, including a Nebula. I mean, at the halfway point, plus the white sparkle, plus the gem box. That gem box has just been there, just been simmering. Just simmering. And imagine if there's like a Luka Diamond Auto in there, or an Arch Manning Diamond Auto, or a Jeremiah Smith Diamond Auto. Somebody win it for me. I need to buy it. All right. Here we go. We need something big. Rebecca Lobo. Don't know much about her. Hampton. There we go. Another one. Travion. Barry. Ant-Man to 50. Walter Payton. Bryson on the silver. Rogers. Joe Montana to 25. Jersey number. It's like he wore 16 in San Francisco, 19 with the Chiefs. I caught that. Hurt. Wow. Unbelievable. Ashton Genty on the Baja. And Cal Ripken. These are awesome. These are awesome. We're hitting some really good stuff. It is, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be curious when we get to the end which card you guys think will sell for the most on bids. We'll put some of these up for pre-bids. We might put some of them up in the stores like Buy It Nows. Maybe some of the base cards or some of the doubles or something like that. So people are like, hey, I want a Cal Ripken, so we don't run it as an auction. Maybe we'll put some up in the store. We've already got things in the store now. So if you guys are looking, we're uploading every single day. So a lot of stuff is getting uploaded. But we'll probably put some stuff in the store from these just so people can buy like some of the cheaper stuff, so we're not auctioning necessarily every single card. LeBron, but if that's what we want to do, if we want to auction every single card, even Taurasi base and Cal Ripken base, we will. 75 LBJ, Taurasi, Tet McMillan. We got McMillan, we've got Genty, we've got Travion. I love hitting those. Drew Aller, number 2 team in the country. Number 2 team in the country has won the national title the last 2 years in a row. I mean, asterisk on 2023, like they, you know, NCAA said they cheated. We should probably just nix that one. It's neither here nor there though. Ant-Man to 99, Shaq, LBJ, and Luka, Brianna Stewart, and then skip right over that one. So there's some of the base. again, these piles are getting good. Alright, got a couple more here. I'll probably have to reset the camera. Camera's almost out of time. Let's see if we can get one good batch here real quick. Need something big. Sometimes these packs get caught and it's like harder to open. That's the tricky part about the top card being the winner, though, is sometimes they just surprise you. Like, oh, well, Dylan Raiola and Nebula are just chilling on top. Who would have thought? All right, come on. Time for a big hit. All right, Mattingly to 99. Angel Reese base. Lobo. Asia Wilson. Phil Mickelson silver. Ryan Williams base. Ashton Genty to 99. Keelan Russell. Cam Smith on the Baja. Sayan on the base. Asia Wilson purple to 50. And a Travion Henderson base rookie. All right, continuing on here. Need something good. Kind of a little slow. Some like really good, like solid hits, but like I need like an Ashton Genty Superfractor, like a Travion Henderson, like 101, like a Color Blast. We haven't hit a Color Blast. Only hit one animal. That's kind of crazy. Hit no gold since that that auto, like no golds, like no black golds. Not a lot of like college basketball products, like VJ Edgecombe has cards, Trey Jones has cards, some of those bigger names, like no big Hunter, Shadur, no real big Genty. We had another 50 and a couple Bajas, I guess. No big Caitlyn. All right, Brianna. Brianna again. Phil on the Baja. Genty. There we go. There's a Travion to 75. Tat McMillan base. Bubba Watson. Starting to get a little bit more into the golf here. Leaning in more to the live. Shadur. Pujols to 75. Hunter base. Baja. Again. John Rahm on the live. There it is. Cruz. Cameron Brink. And that's it. Kalen base. So a lot of Bajas lately. 3 golfers in that batch. That's absurd. Caitlin base. Java Shadur auto. Then a white sparkle. Then a gem box. God, I hope it's good. There's Trey Johnson right there. I think that's our first one of him. BJ Edgecombe, right on cue. I literally had said, haven't got a lot of those guys, and sure enough, here they come. Ryan Williams on the purple to 50. INSQ. Color Blast. Olivia Miles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Olivia Miles, Color Blast to 25. Not too bad. Paige Beckers. Olivia Miles. Definitely the Olivia Miles case to 75. Trey Johnson. Center on the True Silver. That's only a third one of those. Edgecombe. Kelsey Plum. Quinn Ewers. Is Ewers going to play this year? #1 recruit in the country at one point. Went to Ohio State. Big time get. Big time prospect. Is he going to play? And obviously Tua's an injury away from never playing. Probably shouldn't be playing. But is he going to play because Tua gets benched? I'm going to say it's probably unlikely, but I'm very curious to see if Ewers can be good at the next level. Really, really curious about that. All right. Man, these piles are never ending. I'm not upset about it. When they're this expensive, you want them to be really, really good. So, Kalen, all double on the base to start here. And Sophie Cunningham. Not mad about that, though. Quinn Sean to 75. Jalen Milroe on the base. Angel Reese on the Baja. Tyler Shug. Josh Allen to 75. Ken Griffey Jr. Larry Legend Gold Auto. Wow. That is crazy. to 10. Larry Legend to 10 auto. That is nuts. Roman Anthony. Aaron Judge to 45 all rise. Jamie Arnold. Drew Aller to 75. And Dominique. Alright. Don't prefer the vet autos. So hopefully our audience does. I prefer it to be like Genty or Hunter or one of those guys. But, I mean, you just can't go wrong pulling a gold auto of Larry Bird. I mean, it's definitely safe. Guys, we've got another auto. Our second gold. We have like an Arch Manning gold. Julian Sands. Jeremiah Smith gold. We have had some good luck hitting like college football Nebula autos though. Like some good college football autos with like that Keelan Russell we were in the 25 pack break the other day, and hit the Raiola. Those are both former number one quarterbacks. Ionescu, Jokic, golf again. Bubba Silver, Trey Johnson, Page. There it is. That's big on the Baja. Cameron Smith, the 25 man. Live Golf showing up out of nowhere. Ewers, Shug, Milrow, Kiki, rookie, and more Bubble Husson. The amount of Live Golf coming on here at the end is crazy to me. All right. Down to a handful. Probably 20 packs left. It's probably a little bit more than that, but we're probably right around the 100 pack point. Bryson needs some, definitely need less Live Golf at this point, unless we got like a super, like a big time hit here. The only 101 we've gotten so far, though, is the very first pack. We started with the fatty. We started with that that patch pack. Ended up being a Giannis 101 gold vinyl. So we'll see what else is left. Josh Allen to 75. John Rahm. Page Silver. Bryson. There he is. Sam Levitt. There it is. Arizona State. Montana. Dominique. Mahomes. Levitt again. Low numbered. I think it's a 99. Duncan. Price Underwood. Baja. As much as I don't like it, it's definitely one for the people right there. Somebody will buy that for sure. Ant-Man. Curry. Victor. Not too shabby. Definitely feel like we did really good. As someone that loves NCAA football, loves college football, especially collecting those cards, I feel like when you can get that many, you know, Bajas and color of some of the biggest names, it's definitely never a bad thing. It either has an extra card or that's a thick pack, because that definitely felt weird. We'll see, I guess. Probably right around the 10 pack remaining mark outside of this, so we'll see. Pool holes to 45, Giannis, Sarah Strong on the Baja, Sue Bird, another Golf Silver, John Rahm, and an Ionescu, so it was a 2-card pack. Ionescu to 50, Josh Allen. Ryan Williams, again, I just talked about pulling some big college football. Shea, right, again, Keelan Russell, Justin Herbert. I think we hit every single potential, like, college football player's Baja. Here's what we got left. The final stack. What can we pull in the remaining packs? We'll just do them all right here to rip. Or to end it, and then we'll get into the Shadur. We'll get into the White Sparkle pack. And we'll get into the Gem Box. I don't know if there's any White Sparkle autos. I know in some of the White Sparkle packs Panini makes for like a Prism, Optic, you know, whatever. You can hit autos in some of them. I don't know if that counts for the national ones. I don't think they have in the past, so I'm not sure if they changed that or if it's still just White Sparkle cards. Alright, here it is. Oh, that might have been the last one. No, there's 2. Last gold. 125 of them. Let's see how it ends. Alright, gonna try to not show anything. Jordan Ball. Shadur Sanders Baja. We'll see. His stuff's been hot lately for us. Churio. Travis Hunter. Back to back here to end it. That's pretty crazy. What? Pulled an extra base card off. It went Bazana. And then Bazana auto. Travis Bazana to 10 on the auto. Some solid packs to end it right here, folks. Luka to 50. Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz again. Aaron Judge. Citron. The Baja. Olivia Miles. Sarah Strong. Probably one more base. Drew Aller. Bo Jackson. And Dominique to end it. All right. So some of our winners. Again, a lot of base and rookies and inserts. I'll show you guys this real quick. We'll get into the Shadur. Again, this is only some of it. I can't, for the sake of time, you can see a lot of color. A lot of low-numbered stuff. Bunch. Here's some of the winners out of the packs. Bazana, Hunter, Bird, Miles, Rayola, Herbert, Page, Arch, Jeremiah, Plum, Griffey, Troy. Giannis 101's a big one. All right, let's see how these couple ended here. Shout out to those of you who made it this far. Join us this Thursday. It's going to be a fun night. Lots of insane giveaways. All right, college penmanship auto. Nothing too crazy there. More of one of the base packs. I ripped a bunch of those, if you guys remember. Ooh, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, reigning MVP. Come on, give us a winner. Joe Montana. Come on, big hit right here. I mean, you got to be kidding me. 2 Joe Montanas in the same pack? A white sparkle pack. That's insane. We got Joe Montana on the Niners and Joe Montana on the Chiefs. That's crazy. Talk about a collation issue. All right. 1 remaining. Is this gem box. Need a base to cover it with. We'll do Patty Mahomes. Okay. It's empty. Oh, please be humongous. Football. I mean, are you kidding me? Dude, the last 3 freaking cards in this box were the same dude. That is insanity. That is insane. It couldn't have been Travis Hunter. It couldn't have been Jeremiah Smith. It had to have been Joe Montana. That is freaking crazy. That is crazy, crazy stuff. That's insane. I mean, that's just full-blown insanity. I can't even, you just gotta laugh. You just gotta laugh. Well, listen, if you're a Joe Montana fan, you gotta come join us. Because it's gonna be auctioned at $1 on Whatnot. 101 diamond from the National Parallel. Some insane stuff. Tons and tons and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Shout out to everybody who made it this far. That is what is in a $15,000 gold pack VIP box from Panini at the National. But that is all I got for now. Peace, guys.